As you can see, the Knicks, they've got their starting five on the floor. I reported about a day before the game started that Hukporti would draw the start. And the reason why they went with Hukporti is just because they want to have familiarity within the scheme. And Hukporti plays the most like Mitch, of course. So that's why, if you guys are wondering, they went with him over Deuce. But in this one specifically, we're going to be talking about Mikal Bridges, because my biggest takeaway overall last night from the game is Mikal's aggressiveness. He was 6 of 11 from the field, 16 points. I mean, his stats didn't blow you away or anything like that. It was a typical Mikal game, but it's the fact that he got up to such a good start and he looked for his shot. And nobody worked harder on the roster than Mikal in training camp and in preseason just to get to where he's at. Of course, I mean, he heard the chatter. I mean, you trade 5 picks, of course, to go out and to get this guy. And, I mean, he wasn't disappointing, but he didn't really live up to what Knicks fans were kind of hoping for. And I think if Mikal did take that leap, the Knicks could have beaten the Pacers and maybe even won a championship. But, unfortunately, it didn't happen. But this was indicative of Mikal and what he's become is this game, and just watch how the Knicks are able to get him the ball. And speaking of the ball, they're moving it. The ball always will move faster than your man, and this is exactly why the Knicks get an open corner three, and nobody shoots the open corner three better in the league than Mikal Bridges, besides maybe OG. I mean, this is just a layup for him. I love the ball movement last night. And then, of course, nice little double team here as Mikal is able to get the steal and get out in transition. The Knicks want to do a ton of that, is just run. And this had me actually out of my seat. That's how hyped I was when it happened live, is over the outstretched arm of Evan Mobley, the reigning defensive player of the year. And Mikal just challenges him, man. He doesn't try to take him off the dribble, recognizes that, hey, look, I've got space, right? You guys can see, there's plenty of space. And he takes full advantage of it. And Mikal's got that high arcing release. You're going to have to be able to get this over Mobley. I mean, Mobley is literally 7-1 jumping up. I mean, look at this contest. The ball's right here. I mean, his follow through is right on top of Mikal, but he gets it over the outstretched, and then he literally hits his hand up top, lands on him, and then gets the foul and one. It's a big time shot by Mikal Bridges. The mid range is kind of dead in basketball nowadays. Kawhi shoots it, but there's not a lot of guys that really specialize in it. DeRozan, but Mikal Bridges is certainly one of them. And the Knicks are able to get out in the break again. OG makes the extra pass for the layup. Knicks getting out in transition. They're running. Mikal pass to Hukporti. And he didn't have to do this. He did it anyway. This is the thing about the Knicks is, there's no reason Hukporti really should have passed this. Look, you got to go up strong with this, man. But no, he kicks it out to Cat, who's cutting, and it was an awesome highlight reel reverse slam by Cat. And speaking of Hukporti, he challenges the throw at the rim, ends up getting the rejection, and then OG, of course, I mean, you're not challenging him, a second-year player right here, he's going to have to dribble this out, and the Knicks stop a fast break. If Hukporti just gets lazy, kind of lets him get away with this, then it's just a dunk, but nope, go up, challenge him, block it off the backboard. OG recovers, and then to this point, he has to pull it back out because Mikal is here, Hukporti's right here. So it's just great transition defense by the Knicks. And, a large reason why you're seeing them move like this is just because the Knicks got 11 guys in when the second quarter started. They ended up playing 11. So, this team, it went deep into their bench, and everyone feels fresh and ready to go. And they can work extra hard knowing that, hey, look, I know it's the first game, but I'm not going to have to do this for 82 games, so I got to go even harder, and that's what's so exciting about the Knicks is Brunson with the slick dribble moves, gets downhill and lays it up and in for a bucket. Cat with a fake and the slam. That's why I love Cat, is you have to respect this shot. I mean, you have to jump. I know you guys are going to be like, why are you leaving your feet? I mean, this is the best shooting big man in NBA history. I mean, Dirk probably is up there as well, but okay, one of the best. So you have to contest this. The only way you can contest it is if you leave your feet. Cat fakes him, goes downhill, and it's a 5-on-4, obviously, at that point, and Cat just gets a dunk. And then Kyler Kolek, man, this is another play that had me out of my seat. If you guys don't know, I'm a big Kolek fan. There was a lot of reports about him moving in the offseason. The Knicks decided not to do it. They didn't have to do it because Brogdon retired and they need someone to come in and play make. Mike Brown trusts Kolek, and this is exactly why he does. I mean, this is a veteran type of pass. Look at this. 2 defenders. Let me just bounce it down the lane to OG for the slam. The game it processes a lot quicker for Tyler Kolek than it does for a lot of other players, as Deuce is going to catch and shoot. Deuce hit some timely shots. Man, Deuce was awesome last night, man. He really honestly kept the game in control when the Cavs tried to creep back a couple of times. As OG knocks down a top of the key 3. Brunson downhill should have been and one. I couldn't believe that this wasn't called. Mikal is just coming, and then he ends up kicking it out to OG in the corner for the 3. And it's always funny when teams do this, right? I mean, and absolutely he should not have taken this because that's Jared Allen meeting him at the rim. Donovan Mitchell also creeps up. I don't know why. Oh no, Mitchell. Oh, I know. So I was like, oh, duh, idiot, because he's right here. If Mitchell doesn't creep up, then Mikal hits Hukporti for a dunk. But isn't it funny how instead of like just taking this, he just kicks it out for a three? I mean, it's just funny how today's NBA works. OG's ready in the corner like a prostitute and knocks down the three. Now Deuce with a bounce pass to Clarkson, who gets downhill, extra pass to Cat and one. See, Jordan Clarkson, nobody talks about this, is his playmaking ability. Like, this is a beautiful look, and nobody expected it because everyone thinks Clarkson's going to shoot it. But nope, he threads the needle and creates an even higher percentage shot. And now Cat working against Mobley 101, cradles it up and in. No, what a move by Cat. 7-footer doing that, and the Knicks get out in transition off a steal, and Clarkson throws it down. You love to see Jordan Clarkson getting out in transition for the two-hand slam, and take a look at the Knicks bench reaction as they're just absolutely loving it, man. Looks like you got Diawara, Bordy, and Yabusele out there. Jalen Brunson. The Knicks bench, Josh Hart. What's up? What's up, Hart? Why didn't Donovan Mitchell dap you up after the game, Hart? Come on, Hart. Bro, I literally saw this dude in his underwear at a commercial. I was like, there's no way. It was literally hilarious, dude. The Knicks ended up going up big, and then they took Brunson out, and then the Cavs came back, and they took Brunson back off the bench, put him in, and then the Knicks went up big again. So that's the thing, is even when Brunson isn't exactly hitting shots, he's creating opportunities and breaking down defenses. So Brunson could literally be 1 of 9 from 3 and still be super impactful. He's like one of the few players that can do that, at least offensively, with his playmaking. And yeah, I thought the captain got it done when he needed to, man. And 12-13 from the free throw line, man. It's so important, so critical if your shot is off to be able to knock down the free ones, and Brunson did that. Yabusele, 12 minutes, was a +4. I thought he played good defense. I wasn't overly impressed with Yabusele in the training camp and the preseason. I thought he looked out of shape, and like, there's no reason he should be up to 285. He actually looked pretty solid. Did miss his only 3. He took 2 shots, but still. Jameson, we talked about him. Jordan Clarkson shot was off. Was a +4 though. The Clarkson had that dunk out in transition. That was cool. Shamet looked like an absolute Energizer bunny, and this is what he does: is he just comes in and he stays ready and he plays good defense. Donovan Mitchell was trying to get Shamet on him off his screens, and although he was getting buckets, Shamet made him work for it. Like, the least you can do as a defender is at least make a superstar work for it, and I think Shamet does a great job of that too. Pestering defense, man. Good offense is always going to be good defense, so credit to Donovan Mitchell for just going out there and being a stud. Man, I would have loved Donovan Mitchell and Jalen Brunson. I don't know if that would have really worked, though, because how do you really build around that? But, man, could you imagine Jalen Brunson and Donovan Mitchell? I don't even know if that would work, but that'd be like one of the most unstoppable duos in NBA history. I don't think Brunson would be as good, though, with Mitchell, because, like, if you think about it, the Knicks have the perfect pieces around Brunson because OG and Mikal don't really need the ball, and Cat is such a lethal shooter that he doesn't need to just go one-on-one, and he can space the floor and things like that. Talking about Tyler Kolek, I might make a film on him. So overall, the Knicks end up shooting 35% from 3, 43% from the field, 86.1% from the free throw line. The Knicks were very good at shooting free throws last season, so that's not a surprise. 13 turnovers, 8 steals, 4 blocks. I thought the Knicks played good defense, man. The Cavs are legit. Like, they're going to score, so you can't expect the Knicks to hold them to like 85 points. It's just unrealistic. The pace of this game was pretty quick, a lot quicker than the Knicks had been accustomed to with Tibbs. So Mike Brown goes to his bench. The Knicks play fast, good defense. They win a game where Brunson's off. I mean, I'm going to give this game an A. I really am. An A+ would have been if the Knicks kind of were able to hold that early, like 14-point lead or whatever they had and just run away with it. But, like, yeah, I mean, I'm giving it an A. You win by 8 points at home, kick off the season. The Cavs swept you last year 4-0. The bench played very well. I just think this was an amazing game. Like, I don't know what you could really complain about in this one, man. The only thing you complain about, again, is kind of letting up some leads. But that's basketball, bro. Like, playoff teams are never out of it. The Knicks were down 20 points, literally games 1 and 2 against the Celtics.